Welcome back. You're watching the results of the India Today Group C Voter Mood of the Nation opinion poll. We're only showing you the Aam Aadmi Party impact nationally and the figures for Haryana. Haryana is crucial because this is the next laboratory for the Aam Aadmi Party, and Kejriwal is hoping to replicate his success in Delhi. Is that happening or not? Let's take you through first the vote share figures for Haryana. These are the figures for the 2009 Lok Sabha elections. The Congress picked up 42% of the vote share. Let's see what C voters projecting now. The Congress's vote share projected to crash from 40 to 18. That's a loss of 24%. BJP plus going up to 35. That's a gain of 19% vote share. The BSP coming down to 5. That's a loss of 11% of the vote share. The Aam Aadmi Party making a massive, very impressive debut with a 21% vote share for a new party in Haryana. This is where the Aam Aadmi Party is showing its most impressive performance outside Delhi. The INLD down to 9, that's a loss of 7. How does this translate into seats? Let's take a look at those figures. Remember, this is a state that was swept by the Congress last time round, picking up 9 seats. The BJP picked up only 1. Now, however, despite the Aam Aadmi Party doing as well as it did when it came to vote share, it is actually the BJP which is picking up most of the seats. 7 seats to the BJP, the Congress coming down to just 1, and the Aam Aadmi Party picking up only 1 seat. That is as far as the Lok Sabha projections are concerned. Vidhan Sabha elections in Haryana also around the corner. Let me take you through the vote share figures first. For the Vidhan Sabha elections of 2009, the Congress had 35% of the vote share. Let's see what would happen, what might happen when the assembly elections happen in Haryana. The Congress could lose 12% of its votes. The BJP could gain 14% of the votes. The BSP will lose 3%. The Aam Aadmi Party will get 19. Remember, they got 21 in the Lok Sabha projections. In the Vidhan Sabha projections, they're expected to pick up 19%. The INLD losing 13% of its vote. How does this translate into seats in the Vidhan Sabha? What might the new Vidhan Sabha look like? This is what the current Vidhan Sabha of Bhupendra Hooda looks like. The Congress has 40, the BJP 10, BSP 1, INLD 31. Let's take a look at what the new Vidhan Sabha could look like. The Congress crashing to 22, a loss of 18. The BJP jumping up to 39, a gain of 29 seats. The Aam Aadmi Party at 13, emerging as the 4th largest because it's actually the INLD which gets 14. That's a loss of 17 seats. So the Aam Aadmi Party picking up 13 seats, picking up 19% of the vote share, but clearly not being able, at least yet, to do what they've been able to do in Delhi. I want to go across to Yogendra Yadav, who's been leading the charge for the Aam Aadmi Party in Haryana. What do you make of these figures, sir?
These are very encouraging figures. I should say I'm encouraged. I am not entirely surprised because other opinion polls, one done by CSDS for CNN, IBN, and other polls that I've seen for Haryana more or less confirm the same picture. I think the important point here is to remember not the figures that we are looking at, and I would urge everyone who's watching the program not to look at the seat figures right now because as we saw in Delhi, things change. And I think the important thing is to remember the Delhi example. These figures that we see for Haryana, for Aam Aadmi Party, are much better than the figures that you saw for Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi 4 months before the election. If you remember, your poll was showing around 14% votes for Aam Aadmi Party 3 or 4 months, even 3 months before the election. So what we can conclude is the following. One, Aam Aadmi Party has already crossed the threshold of viability in the first past the post system. Second, that this has happened in the absence of any clear campaign by the party. As someone who's involved in the Aam Aadmi Party campaign in Haryana, I can tell you, we just began our membership campaign about 10 days ago. So if the party has reached this level without any formal campaign, you can imagine how things would change. I don't know if you asked that in your survey this time or not, but my own sense is about 25% people in Haryana have not even heard of Aam Aadmi Party as yet. Once that figure goes up and people's recognition, name recognition goes up, I expect the figure to go up further. I should quickly also point out that your figures possibly take into account not only the votes of BJP, but also of Haryana Janhit Congress,
That's
which
correct.
is supposed to be an ally, but it's not quite clear where the alliance stands. In other words, if we remember the Delhi example, and I would urge you to remember Delhi, it is very, very hard to estimate a new and upcoming party. Situation changes rapidly. As name recognition spreads, things change rapidly. So in other words, we have a real fight in Haryana.
You're saying you're in a real fight, but Dr. Harshvardhan, one of the reasons why the Aam Aadmi Party has been able to do so well in Haryana in the limited time is because of the lack of a credible alternative. The fact that there's Chautala, the fact that BJP both have been around for a while. The Aam Aadmi Party, in that sense, like in Delhi, where you were witness to what happened, like in Delhi, in Haryana, the Aam Aadmi Party holds out a promise, and that's the promise which seems to be attracting people in droves in Haryana. Dr. Harshvardhan.
You see, 2-3 points I want to, number one, remind Yogendra ji. I was in a program in Delhi with him at least 2 months before the Delhi elections. And as a very senior psephologist with lot of experience, he himself projected in that program 47 seats for the Aam Aadmi Party, which they were projecting throughout. So I think it's not that it is an early stage, and whatever has been projected in Haryana is too early. It is going to improve. From his own assessment, from 47 he came to 28 in Delhi itself. As far as Haryana is concerned, we have also not started any election campaigning in Haryana. That has to be understood. And as far as the alliance is concerned, it is very clear that BJP and the Haryana Janhit Congress are already alliance partners. They have been working together for over, I think, 1 or 2 years now. I had been Prabhari of Haryana for a number of years, and I have seen the ground reality there. I have no doubt in my mind that BJP and Haryana Janhit Congress together are going to form the government in Haryana.
Okay.
This estimate of 39 seats for the combination of BJP and Haryana Janhit Congress, I think that's an underestimation. We will have a clear majority in Haryana. That's the ground situation at the moment.